Hello and welcome to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D Northern Conference from Academy Lanes, Hub 125, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Paul Grant live on the ACST Facebook page. The scheduled doubles match, only one half is here because Gary Dio had an emergency against the General Brian Patton, so that match has been postponed. So it's a singles match now. Derek Bank on Bankus, when we got the nickname from, the home bowl, the 11th seed, taking on the 2 seed out of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. And from my hometown, Salem, Mass., Joe Cultrera. 5-string format, 2 points a win per string, 4 for total. Any ties, the points are split in half. We'll put the scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Visiting bowler, just his 3rd match on the road this season. Joe Cultrera leads off on lane 2. Joe 63 and 35. His 8th match of the year. 5 been home at Riverwalk. Pushes 5. Lived in New York for 30 years, born in Salem, Mass., now back in Salem, Mass. Averaging 101.5. Grabs the 8. First of 5 underway. Thank you for watching Doubleheader Sunday. My scheduled last match of 2025. There's always Monday and Tuesday last minute matches. We'll see. He starts the match in between the pipes, and you get the 10 to go after, also a 9. Big 20, Scarborough, Maine, the 3-2-1, 1-2-3 ball variety pack. 6 strings, 2 matches, New Year's Day, Thursday, January 1st, 2026. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network from the beautiful Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine, where it's a regular 3-string match, 1 string, 2 balls each box, then 1 ball the next string. Then they reverse it. So 6 strings per shift. New Year's Day special. 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. scheduled start time on CBN. Free to subscribe. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Beautiful ball, but only the head pin. That's a youch. Had a good season. Was number 1 for a while. Dave Yagi took over the Lobsterman. Off pin again. Slides 2 for a tough 7. 16 through 2 in the first of 5. Early today, Chris Curley bowled really well against, as the 4 seed, division lead over number 5 seed, now number 6 seed, Paul Kravitz. Class C North in their 2nd season. Class D in their 3rd season. They'll have a new champion each division for the 3rd year in a row for D and 2nd year in a row for Class E. Cultrera, only 3. Bowled here last week, get the feel. He's not really bowled here before, he said, so he bowled here last week, get the feel for it on lanes 1 and 2. And we end up being here today, not by design. Now goes left, 1-7, right side 6-10. Off to a slow start by his standards. Long way to go. 48 and 22 at Riverwalk this year, away 15 and 13. Beautiful out for an 8. 24 through 3 early on. A strong start, 34 and 8 in his division. 29 and 27 out of his division. This is a non-division match. He's Division 1. Derek Bankus, Division 2. Against playoff teams that are in the top 8 when he bowled them, he's 37 and 33. So he played 5 matches with teams in the top 8. Derek was recently. So he lost to Andy Klemper last week to go from 8th to 11th in the standings. 1, 2, 4, 7. Joe for a spare, grab the 1 and wraps around the 2-4 as the 7 goes down in between the 2-4. Goes the ball. Derek Bankus, the home bowler, up next. Home bowler has a choice to go first. Most goes second. Cultrera 8 again. Just 32 through 4 in the first of 5. High single is 146. Great guy, though. High single in the 18-week season so far, 126. Also has a couple of 121s. He's at 500, 3 times, 556, 525, 521. Actually 4 times in the 507, winning all 4 matches when he has 500 or better. So basically he's over his average, he wins. 4 left, 8 right, 2 pieces of wood in front. On his first head pin hit, I believe. He's a spare. No. Tough piece of wood. No mark half. Trying to get to 42 at the half. Cultrera skips left for 9, just 41 at the half. Scores in the screen every 5 boxes. Jared Bankus starts his first to 5 at home. Trying to rally back, get top 8 again. Joe after a tough start. That's okay. It's 5 strings, don't really have to go. Jim Lazinski back for more Joe Moore, thanks for watching. We got Peter Tarsi, hello. David Lester, good afternoon. Faye Sawyer, good to see you again, Faye. I think that'll be January 8th, our next match. Nicholas Brown Football is also watching. William Duty, howdy Duty. Ben Hamilton, Lakeside watching again. Mike Kent from Edmonton. Jim Presta, hello. Derek takes down 5, 8 behind the 2, 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. Nico Pua from St. Louis, Missouri, a social media creator for Candlepin Mowing Network on YouTube. Thank you. Scott Lappia from Maine. Hello, Scott. Sam from Maine. He's up number 1. 10 bucks for the early 1-pin lead. Scheduled doubles match is now a singles match. Taylor Roach, good to see you. The number 5 seed in Class C. North, 9-9-2-1, up against 41. David Gowans from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, Mr. 5-pin. Hello. Bank with the U.S. Nice ball, 9, maybe, finally. 10 goes down. It's the same spot, the king, the 5. Here comes the wood as a guide, potentially. That'll help a little bit. Maybe. Went right at it, but he missed left. That's a long grand shot. League's coming in tonight, around 6 o'clock or so. Bankus not even close to 9. 18-16 though, has a 2-pin lead early on. If you want to join the Atlanta Candlepin Singles Store, great for the development of your career. Learn about different bowlers, different houses, head-to-head in some cases. Contact Danny Finn, F-I-N-N, on Facebook Messenger, or Sean Sears in Western Mass. Bankus goes left, rolls 4. Last year had some big strings, a couple of 135s, 134s last year. Can be explosive. But like most of us, consistency is the key. Good second ball, just missed that pin, not by much. He still has the lead. Again, the format's 2 points, a win per string, 4 for total. Any ties, the points are split in half. It's an 18-week season, starts September 7th, 2025, ends mid-May 2026, playoffs to follow. 4 divisions of 4 teams, most conferences, North and South, out here. Derek at 10, 28 through 3, up 4. E is the only one up north here, does not have a Southern Conference, so E North Championship only. Western Mass has 4 divisions, Class A to Class D. Only 10 per team per minute right now. That's a beautiful ball. 9 again. And this time he's got the 6 to deal with. Trying to make up that one he missed earlier. 2 minutes, but 9 drops. Lane 2. Bankus way off again. Not even close. Just gotta start watching my videos. 0 for 2. Youch. Terrible feeling you missed that much. If the wood behind won't go for 9. 37, 32. He's gaining pretty much every box since that first box they had tied. He's gained each last 3 boxes. Nibbles a 5-pin lead, 37-32. 5 for the lead at the half. A 2-left matchup here today. Bankus goes right. The 9 pushes but won't go. Another crack of the wood won't fall still. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front.
Right. 4.
Carry down with Brian Patton, the general. Reschedule the match later on. It's Class C North. Bankus gets 2 there conventionally. Got the 9, the 7. That's strange. 1, 2, wiggling 4. Has the halftime lead. The wood, he gets 1 for an 8-45-41, a 4-pin lead at the half. And we go to lane 1 for the first time. Sean Landry, great to see you on the stream. Show a score sheet, please. Try to get these scores every 5 boxes or so. I like when they use a side by side like that, and I go across the screen, zigzag, and they're 5 apart from each other. Lucy Liana, good to see you. Side, the number 1 seed, Class B, having a great year. 5-41 the lead. Everyone, good to see you. Cultrera, I think I'm saying that right. When you get in like Paul Grant, everything else is tough. Bob McNamara tuning in. Gerard Horgan, hello. Charlie O'Halloran, hello. All right, no mark to start the match. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 8 behind the 2. 6 box first string at beautiful Academy Lanes, Pub 125 in Haverhill, Massachusetts. The address is 725 South Main Street, located in the Bradford section. Cultrera, he got up, the ball hit the 7 as the wood knocked it down. You could say a 3-ball spare by Steve Kelly's network. 51 on the ball through 6 on the board. Sometimes you just gotta get that first one out of your system. Foodie is great here at Pub 125 as well. Full bars here too. That's a nice ball. He dominoes 9. How about 10? How about a strike? Dominoes delivers. Strike on spare after 41 through 5 without a mark. Spare strike. A tale of 2 halves. 61 through 6, 71 plus 2 through 7. Here comes Cultrera. What a funny game. Must be lane 2. Of a double. Just missed left. Takes 5. The post is the 7. In front the 1, 3, 6, 10. On a strike after a spare. The number 2 seed sends it right. It grabs an 8 on the strike. 79 through 7 in the first of 5. Look at the first 2 points. Derek's like, I'm going to try to get the first 2 points next. Good matchup. Cultrera, field goal for an 8. 87 through 8. Nice recovery. Put those big 20s together. It's a helpful number. Joe won his first 5 matches, going 56 and 14. His last 2, though, 7 and 21. Another good ball right in the pocket. Strike, another one. Bombs away, baby. Strike number 2 in the first. 97 plus 2 of the 9. Just his first official bowling match here, ever. Practiced once here last week with the field, he said, on these lanes, ironically. 97 plus 2 of the 9. Another good ball. This time it's a setback lead. 5 middle, 6 10 right. Does have wood for left to help. One on the right, not as much. Throwing a strike once again on the split. Another big 20. He hit the wood in front of the 5. Everything goes but the 5. Crazy game. 9 to strike. 106 through 9. A strike 8 and a strike 9. A spare 10. That's how you fill them. And right in the face for a 10 and a solid 116 first. A 65 back half. A 75 back half. Hold on a second. A 75 back half. Pretty darn good. 41 and 5, 75 and 5. That's how you do it, folks. Derek has some work to do. He has the lead through 5 boxes in. 45-41. He's got some work to do. Cultrera. 3 out of 5. All big fills, too. And Derek's like, don't again, please, against me. Can someone please bowl their average below their average once against me? Fine finish by Cultrera. Now you know why he's a 2 seed and 1 seed earlier. On the right side, 3-9. You just love that shot? No. Derek 15 and 27 at the Academy, 24 and 18 away. Good second ball, but can't quite get to the setback. 4-7-5 middle. Also 15 and 27 against non-division opponents, 24-18 in his division. Takes the short 2 for a 9, and now trails for the first time, 61-54. He's in the middle of a spare strike combo from Cultrera. Another strike later on with a 9 fill. Gonna need some marks. 54 officially. That was a 9. So down 7. Need 62 to tie 63 and 4. Need 3 marks. That won't help. 4 down, 6 to go. His 5th playoff opponent this year in the top 8. 24 or 28 and 4. Actually, a 6 match against playoff opponents right now this season already. So a busy schedule. Good second ball, but can't get back to a 5-8 or the 6 right. Good second ball. Didn't show up much for that one. So in 6 matches this year, 5 and against top 8 playoff opponents so far. In playoff, when we pull them, or in the playoffs now. And 8 in trouble in this string right now. Needs all marks to win. 62 through 7, down 17. All of a sudden. He has a 138 high single this season, the 18-week season, 124 and a 122. He's hit 5 out of 3 times, 524, 520, and 514. That's a good ball there, but splits 3 and 1. Can't believe it. 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Cut between the 2-4 and give it a ride. Oh, it's not good anyway. Wow, what a shot for a spare. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. It's gone. 72 to ball through 8. Still has a chance for the string. Needs to fill big. Might need a strike. First mark of the match. Down 15 minus his ball. That's a tough one. A lemon drop, $5 for Candlepin for Cancer. Great for the charity. Lots for the bowler. 1 fill. Youch. 73 through 8. Second ball goes right. 1-2-7-9. Joe has the first 2 points on the road. Dirk have to work out of a deficit now, going to the second. Still time for total in 12 points. 6 after the lemon drop, 1 fill. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling sometimes? 79 through 9, down 27 box to box. A triple strike gets to 109, the 7-pin deficit. Joe, miserable start, 41 through 5, a 75 back out to pull up the win. And that's Class D, folks, Class D. Derek has a chance. One of the 8 would be behind, between. Looks like 3 or 4 pieces in the area code. 4 strings after this to wrap up double other Sunday. Doubles match was postponed to singles match now instead. But he missed it left. Wow. Muttering to himself, he missed some early one, easy one earlier too with Wood. Could have kept it closer. It's a 9. Disappointing start, 88 first string, 43 second half. He's down 28 just like that. After being up 4 at the half. So we can regroup next string. With scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Joe, score sheet, please. And now the visiting bowler, a 28-pin lead. And look at that scoring in the second half, folks. Look at the start. 9-7, 8-8, 9, 41, down 4. Goes from spare, strike, 8 on the strike, 8 box. Strike 9, 10, 116, 88. The dots are heading into the circle of splits on the sheet there. So he only had 4 head pin hits in that string. With 1 split. It wins by 28. Derek will leave at 3 head pin hits for 4, but he didn't put it on the sheet though. All right, here's the second string. He has a lucky 8, 9, almost a strike. Wiggling 7, almost his 3rd strike in 11 boxes. You're not supposed to do it in Class D, Joe. What's up with that? Well, he would have barreled through. He does spare. 2 spares, 2 strikes to the match. The 2C, Joel Cultrera from Salem, Mass. Here in Haverhill, Mass. My hometown then, my hometown now. On the bonus, slips left, up the wall, 4. 14 through 1 in the second of 5. A spare 10, a strike 8, strike 9, fill in the first. Back to earth here in the second. For a Class A ball, 6.5. The average strike fill, spare fill, 6.5. Strike fill is 8.3. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Good second ball, and he almost got it. Been fun to watch all year. There's been some close ones. We'll go with the standings in the middle string after the halfway point of the match. Joe taps the wood for a 10, 24 through 2. I mean, talk about not letting it get you that first half. 41 and 75 the second half. That's darn good for a D bowler. So I love covering all the Class of bowlers. Cultrera on the left side of the 1, 6. 8 and back the sleeper, even though it's standing up. 1, 3, 6 in front. It's a bird in the perch, the sleeper. Cultrera off the wall, not this time. 6 right, 8 left. Field goal for an 8, 32 through 3 in the second of 5 on doubleheader Sunday. Won the first in stunning fashion, 116.88. But Derek capable of getting a big string and more than that. Covered Derek many times the last couple of years. Cultrera pounds the pocket with a little full. 7 wobbles left. Not anymore. It falls down after all. Not a split. It's a check mark. That's not a split. 5 middle. Right of the 5. 3, 6, 10. 6 head pin hits. 1 split in the match. Robert, how you doing? For Trevor, the spare. Ah, look at that. 2 full. Trying to go 4 points to none. Chasing Dave Yagi for number 1. He's a match behind. The best he can do with a sweep is to get 1 behind for the number 1 seed. Cultrera, nice hitting at 10. 42 through 4 here in the second in Haverhill, Mass. get a break for a couple of days off, 2 or 3 days off, and Big 20 on New Year's Day. Unless somebody asks me last minute tomorrow or Tuesday, let me know. Glad to do it. Joe crosses over. He gets 7 out of that somehow. The triangle consists of the 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. Joe for another mark. It's a good ball. Oh, the 6 wiggles and wobbles, stumbles and bumbles like Inspector Clouseau, Pink Panther, but won't fall. You get old when no one knows what Pink Panther is. Not the singer of that movie. I think the movie Pink Panther with Peter Sellers. Hey, bum. 9. 51.5. Pretty good. Just a bit over his average of 101.5. Probably average, I guess. See if Derek can respond. Chasing 28 after 1. Class D Northern Conference, 3rd season, defending champion is Pat Hall, now in Class B. Joe Vera won it first year, both for Central Park Lanes. He's Austin Mass winners. Back to lane 2. Derek goes right, gets 8. Lucky leave, 1 of the 2. Take advantage here. Wood rolls in front. Englewood makes it a little tougher. I think higher than that would get around that 1 pin to the right. Starting at 2nd and 5. He hit the wood, turns around, the ball hit it. It may have gone. The ball deflected away. We'll never know. It was like a pinball action there. Again, missed that hit pin. Bankus way off at 9. He's holding up ball 2 on, dipping his shoulder. Been there, done that too many times. 9. Down 5 in the string. 33 in the match. 11 boxes in. So you can settle down. It's a mental game for sure. Way right. Got the 6-10 and the 8 that's hard to get in zone without wood. Second box, second string. Derek. Five standing. Been a grind so far for him. But a lemon drop 1. Filling that first, his only mark. Lucky to get a 7 out of that one. 16 through 2. Down 8 in the string. 36 in the match. Going the wrong way. Still a ways to go, but total and 12 points. What a great sport for any age. Candlepin rules. Candlepin is king. Get the word out. Never too late to join a league. That's a nice ball. 7 somehow on the crossover. Took something off. 5 middle, 9 right, 7 left. No wood, no luck. And frustration setting in. Just a second unofficial split of the match. Grab the 9, 5 in the 7. 1 knocks all heat to lead the string. Nip away at that deficit. Derek field goal 8, 24 through 3, down 8 in the string. 36 in the match here in the second and 5. 27, the next 2 ties the string. There's 98.3 so far this season, 39 and 45. Andy Clement humbled him last time here and put Andy into 3rd place, division leader. Over the coach, Lane Britton, has been slumping lately. Derek's got a chance of plenty of wood behind the 1-3, 8-9. Can he take advantage? He missed number 1, the object pin. The body language is not there right now. 34 through 4. Still down 8 in the string and 36 in the match. Second 10 overall. 17 blocks to tie halfway through the second. That gets rolled to God. Number 5, 6. 1, 3. Again, the two sleepers. 8 left. 9 to 3. Great shot. Again, just missed the head pin last second. Thought he had it. 1 on the 9. Trying to get the 44 at the half. The supplement deficit in the straight. 1 mark behind. It's a 9 and a 43 half. 15 boxes, 1 spare, lemon drop, 1 fill only in the first. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Back to lane 1, but Joe dominated that first string after that 41 half. He had a 75 half to go to 116.88 in that first string win. Right now he's up 8 in the string, 36 in the match. It is bright back here. Cultrera, smooth ball, just missed right, 5, 9 in back, 1, 2, 4, 7 in front, second half, second string. For a great time, check out Pub 125 here at Academy Lanes. You will love it. Gorgeous looking, great staff, great food, great people, and good prices too. 2-4 the head pin only, Youch. 2-4-7-9. And a spare 4 to start in the 51 half. 2 spares, 2 strikes overall, both strikes in the first. And near 1 here in that first box of the third, the second rather. Another object hit for a 7, unbelievable. 58 through 6. Playoff standings after the halfway point of the third. A lot of changes of late. A lot of time left in the season. Joe's best string this season so far, the 4th string, averaging 108. He gets 9 somehow. Look like a 2-1 split. Derek's like, can I get a break like that? 2 pin left up. 4th head pin of the string, 8 overall. Just 1 split in the match unofficially. Cultrera missed right. Single pins, the easiest one to make by a mile. About 21% of our 2 and 3 pinners. Stats by Candlepin Network. It is a mental game. Cultrera, same spot pretty much for a 9. 67 through 7 in the second of 5. 9 strikes coming in to today. His first 7 match, he has 2 already in the first. Now in the second. 8 pin lead at the half. It's a crucial matchup for both bowlers. Joe seeking that number 1 spot again. If not get to number 1 today, he can get to 1 point behind, get sweep somehow. Not easy to do. On the crossover, it's 8. 3 left, 6 right on lane 1. Missed the object pin again. A couple of missed chances down the drain. He lost to number 1 seed Dave Yagey going 3-11. He lost by 8 pins to number 4 seed Jake Morrill at Buntwells recently. Part of that 7-21 drought the last 2 matches after a 56-14 start to the season. A 9, 76-8. The scheduled match with this match, Brian, the general pattern, Gary Dion postponed. Gary not able to make it last minute for the emergency. Everything's okay, Gary Dion. Last year's D North Championship winner. Now in Class C. Brian, twice a finalist in Class C North. Their first 2 seasons. Lemon drop $1 for Candlepin for Canton. That's 6 raised today. On the right side, lucky at 6. 1, 2 in the 10. Mark of the Century Club required in the 10th box, second string. Derek trying to loosen up. Have a strong second half. Cultrera, nice out, pretty 10. 86 through 9. At this point, Derek will need at least 1 mark in his final 5 of the string. Third 10 box to the second with Cultrera. Only mark a spare 4 to start. This string. Back in the pocket, lightly salted, splits 5 and 1. Unofficially 6 head pins, 1 split overall, 10 and 2. If my math is right. This confirmed by Derek Bankus. Derek has had too many splits himself, but when he has, it's been nasty. But what gives him a chance here? In his final box for the second, the visiting board of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. The 2C, Cultrera. Tapped in, it goes somehow! Pull the chain! Wow! What a shot for a spare in the 10th. 96 in the ball. 3 spares, 2 strikes match, a full house. 3 and 2. A good time. 6 over his average of 101.5. So I go 4-0. Go, not across with a strike. The other go, bombs away, baby. Second big 20. 3 strikes to match. 106, second string. Wow. Twice he's gone for a strike on spare. $116, 106, room 222. He knows that show, I think. 222 through 2. Derek Bankus needs 2 marks to win. He his first 2 points. Down 20 after 1. Right now at the half. Down 8, 51, 43. And Joe, 55 back half. The big 20 combo once again. And that spare 4. Everybody else has been 9s, 10s pretty much. 8s, 9s, 10s. On his strikes and spare fills. Derek rolling right, a lemon drop for the second time. 1 of the spare, 1 not. $6. Candlepin for Cancer. Love it. 1 for Joe. $7 raised tonight. Got a second ball. All with a 10. Good try. 1 on the first ball. Derek running close for 9. 52 through 6 in the second and 5. Middle string is next. Down 5 in the string. Should be 6 in the string still. 6 down in the string. 52 and 6 needs 54 and 4 to tie. 55 and 4 to win. Needs 2 marks. Overdue for a mark, but he goes left. Decent chance, 1, 3, 6, 10, less than 1 and 3 for a Class D bowler. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Just missed, not by much. Needs 2 marks. The final 3 is down 4-0. Way off for a 6. That won't help. 58 through 7. Down 9 in the string. He's got some work to do now. Needs 48 and 3, 49 and 3 to win. 48 to tie. 49 and 3. Needs at least 2 marks with big fills. 93 now. What's another lemon drop? There's 4. A lot better bowling showing for sure. But it happens any given day. You're on or you're not. Sometimes in between if you're lucky. Way right. Only 1, 6 standing. Needs a bunch. Won't get it. 5. Unbelievable. Now it's a double to win. 63 through 8. Derek 5. Score game of 4. They'll fix that. So 63 down 13. Going against a strike spare combo. In the 10th. And 10 bucks here in the 9th. Nine behind the 3. 1, 3, 6 in front. 9th box, second string. Won't get the spare. And Joe is up 4-0 on the road. Derek at 10. 73 through 9. Trying to keep it somewhat close in total to give himself a big hole right now. Now 13 up against 20 here. As Joe went spare strike. Derek again, way left, 5. Joe has frustrated a lot of balls this year with his bowling. Unknown. It's most. Derek back in the middle, won't carry. 3 right, 5 left, trying to get to 83. 8, disappointing first, disappointing second, 81 first after 88, 81 second after 88 first. Just 169, number 11 seed. And lead is 53 with 3 to go. Middle swing will start just a moment. Joe score sheet. Now a middle string. Here are the scores, the first 2. Derek, tough start. Joe, the upper end of the spectrum. 222, 169. Here's the box scores, first 2. Can Derek regroup and get at least 6 points winning 3 strings? Joe's been masterful on his fills today for sure. That 4 fill. Everything else been 8s, 9s, 10s. Go back to lane 2 here in Haverhill, Mass. With my final schedule match of 2025. Glad to cover all the class of bowls. Did eat earlier, D today. Cover all the class of bowls all the time, everywhere. And believe me, I know everywhere. Maine on Thursday, New Year's Day. 1, 8, 10. Cancer open scratch rolls. Now it goes to the 8 now. 1 of the 10. Start in the middle string. Cancer open scratch roll-offs. Return to Riverwalk Lane's annual roll-offs. Start on January 10th, Saturday, and Sunday, January 11th, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. All Saturday and Sundays, except the last Sunday of the month, 25th rather. 3 Saturdays, 2 Sundays, 2 Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. All ships available. Candlepin's number 4, Hintz.com. Top 5 live show Saturday, February 7th, 10 a.m. All at Riverwalk Lane, Kingsbury, Mass. Register Candlepin's number 4, Hintz.com. Candlepin's number 4, Hintz.com. 501c3 charity donations via Venmo also, if you'd like. Candlepin's number 4, Hintz.com. The 501c3 charity. Riverwalk Lane's annual roll-offs, January 10th start time. Cultrera, a 9 to start the 3rd. Cancer has now paid $107,500 overall in a startling year payout-wise. 35,500 paid out. Another check will be going out this week. Amazing. Helping Candlepin families going through cancer treatments. Again, donations via Venmo at Candlepin number 4cancer.com. If you don't have Venmo, you can write a check. Find the address on the website at Candlepin number 4cancer.com. The check mailed to Candlepin's FOR cancer and not .com. 3 words. 2 pins for Cultrera, 2 in the 8. Up 4-0. Now we got banana split plus the head pin of Jim Dandy at Friendly's Ice Cream. 4 scoops of ice cream, 4-3. Love the Jim Dandies. That one a long time. Cultrera ends up with a 7, 17 through 2. Is that 9 at first box, Derek? The scoreboard says 10, so it's 9 to 1, so 7, so it's 16 through 2. We'll fix the scoreboard in the middle. It's 16 through 2 officially in the middle string. You have to watch those scoreboards to tell they're haunted. We'll go to playoff scenarios after Derek bowls his first half of the third. Joe goes left and gets a lucky 8, maybe more. Wiggling 1, wiggling 3, won't collapse. Wood behind. Third box, third string. Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. This is Class D, Northern Conference of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. He got it with the wood. He missed the object. He carried. And Derek's like, can I get one of those spins, please? Please. We'll take it. 26 the ball through 3. Rather be lucky than good. And with Joe, 4 spares, 3 strikes in the match. The Spears won the best 4 out of 7 series, 4-3. He's had 2 strike on Spears already. Not this time. Soft hit 4. At minimum, after all that, 30 through 3 in the third. Second 4 fill. In between 2 spare 10 fills, a strike 8, strike 9, and a strike on spare to end the last string. Goes too far left. 1-2 in front, 6-10 right. And a great sport for any age. It's frustrating sometimes, like golf and other sports, but anybody can bowl any age. Candlepin is cool. Get the word out, please. Joe way left. Lucky getting 8. 38 through 4 as he approaches the halfway point of his match on the road. David Gowans, hello again. David LaRoche, the 5th seed in Class C. What a year he's having. 16th last year. Contested Jordan Britton. Get up and go in the playoffs. Joe Morin, hello. Cultrera on the left side, 4-7-8. Ryan Drago, good to see you. Points to Mass. Kara Austin, hello. Melissa Montefusco, hello. Leather Bombs Away Baby emoji there, David Gowans. You got the training off in that one. Doug Campbell is watching. Hello, Doug. Hello, Eddie Sylvester. Jeff Earl with an E at the end. E in the beginning, E at the end. Hello, Jeff Earl. Eric Binder is watching. Dennis Bankett, Derek's father, watching. Sure, hit and it won't carry much for a 7. And just 44th average gives Derek opportunity to, despite the spare 4, lower pinning than normal from his usual, 44 through 5, halfway through his match, and Derek will hit the reset button for the third string and fight for 2 points and work on that deficit, which is 53 after 2. Humbled 116.88, 106.81. Gonna dig himself out of the trenches. Very capable of still winning total in 10 points. Get the convoy 10-4. Peter, thanks for watching. Chris Higgins tuning in. Brzezinski, hello again. Bankus, 1-2 for opportunity on lane 2 in his home house. Dave, available tomorrow and Tuesday if you need help covering matches, let me know. Message me afterwards. I'll call you after the match. Bankus pulls left, had a chance. Missed number 1, the object pin. Roger Anderson, Robert Spurka, hello. Tracy, thank you for watching. Paul Gallant again, hello. Joseph Corbett, hello Joe. Eric Petro, hello. Derek and 9 to tie the string. Cliff Walker from Maine, good to see you, Cliff. They give me a big 20 with Gabe Walker on January 1st for the 3-2-1, 1-2-3 ball. That'd be awesome. I think that's all the people I've noticed in the stream. Thank you for watching. Bankus, beautiful ball for a strike. Somehow 8. The 10 does go down. 5 gets a jolt, but Wood to the right gives him a chance to sweep over to the 7. For just his second mark of the match. The women dropped 1 fill in the first. Can he get it over? He does! Trout's over. 19 the ball through 2. Leads the string by 3. Down 50 in the match. Trying to work his way back. Still plenty of time. We've seen 43 pin wins. 46 pin wins, and bowlers down 33. Dave Hodge-Malian this year in Class B, down 33 after 4, won by 46 in the 5th. That was 1 string. He's got 3 strings to do it here. Just missed right, comes back for the 4, flip-flops, backflips into the 2 and the 1. Wiggling 7-10 goalposts, bunch formation, a C of Wood on lane 2 by the 7. Big 8 fill, 27-16 up 11 the string. Not a head pin hit though, it is a split. Trying to barrel over. He does! Things starting to go his way. 37, the ball through 3. Here comes Bankus. 1 spare in 2 strings, 2 here in the 3rd. No marks in that second. 7-pin lead in the string right now, plus the bonus. Crosswood lightly salted, still going. 7, left to right, 7, 8, 10. Helicopter in flight. Spare 7, spare 7. 44 through 3 in the 3rd. Trying to spin it over. What a try. Oh, here comes the 1. It whirls and twirls. Can't quite tip the 10. That was close. Tonight, 3 in a row. What a great try that was. Gave it a ride. I gave him millispecs or less. And put it up misery for 10. And Derek Bankus back in business. 54 through 4. He's up 10 in the string with the box in hand. Now 43 in the match. He cut it into the 20s with a mark. He's already shaved 17 off the deficit in 4 boxes. That's how you have to be so resilient in this game. The ball much better. Throwing it out there, not dipping his shoulder as much. And he gets lucky 7. 1, 3, 10. Can he cash in here again? Nice spare. Too far left. Trying to get the 64 and a 20-pin lead in the string and 33 down in the match. Big deficit shaved off in 5 boxes, either way. That pays the 1 total. Makes it for a 7, 61, 44 halftime lead. He's up 17 the string, down 36 the match, but he's going to feel a whole lot better as he just finished the halfway point of the match. All Grand Live, Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Massachusetts. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D Northern Conference on the ACST Facebook page. Number 2 seed Joel Cultrera. Number 11 seed Derek Bankus. Joe should have 44 at the half. The score sheet's wrong. They'll fix that. Let's see. There's an error in the score sheet. We'll fix that in a minute. Error. It says 44 up there. It says 45 here. Fix that. It should be 44 at the half for Cultrera. There's a 6-pack. Check his ID. First one today. Second half underway. Thank you for watching this great game at Candlepin Bowling. Cultrera just slipped inside the 1-6-10. Do you go for the 1? Do you go for the 2? Or you do like me, throw in the middle. Go for the short 2 in this situation. All right, so it is 45. The scoreboard's off. It is 45 for Joe at the half. Now 9, 54 through 6. Derek will fix that. So it's 16 at the half. The lead for Bankus. And Cultrera's lead in the half. Halfway through the match is 37 officially. You got a 9, the scoreboard gave it 10, so 54 now through 6 officially. Sends it right in the 3-9. Joe's up 4-0 in points, winning by 28, winning by 25. Derek's like my turn now, up 17 at the half. Derek. Joe, way left. Struggling here all of a sudden. 1-5 in the middle, 7 left, 6-10 right. Brutal. And a spare 4 in the third. There's a 116 to 106 so far. And a nice out for an 8. Maybe if it can fall up the lip back down to the 5. Let's see. Didn't want to wait for it, so it holds for an 8. If that came back and fell down, once the sweeper started, it would not count officially. So 8 it is, 62 through 7 in the third of 5. He'll need 2 marks, maybe 3 to make it 6-0. Let's get these standings here too after this box. Smooth ball crosses over 8, 5 in the 10. 5 gets a jolt without the caffeine. Now 3 pieces to work with. Just hit that one in front. Try to graze it on the left side somehow. Good captain too. Shoots it over nicely and it goes! Spare! 72 in the ball through 8 here in the middle string. 5 spares, 3 strikes to match for the 2 seed, Joel Cultrera, who's fighting Dave Yagey, the number 1 seed. At 78 and 34, Joe a match behind will be even in matches after this one. 63 and 35 coming in. 4-0 so far today. The 3rd seed, Andy Klepper rallying from out of the wild card into the wild card, now to the division leader, 3rd seed, 72 and 54. Jake Merle Butwell, 65-47, the 4th division winner. Joe in the pocket, Domino's 9. How about 10? How about his 4th strike and his 3rd big 20? Wow! Class D, folks, Class D. 82 through 8, 92 plus 2 of the 9th. After 62 through 7. A Class A ball, the 120 average averages 0.9 strikes per string. He's got 4 in 29. Soft hit 3 on the strike. The score isn't that high, but a big finish. 2 spares, 1 strike. Like he did in the second, now here in the third. He had 1 spare, 2 strikes in the first. Second ball just outside the 1. 1 wiggling 4. That goes. The 7 wants to, will not. 1 in the 7, 8 in the strike, 100 through 9. So 3 strings in a row, over average on the road. That's well Riverwalk, a tougher house average-wise. And that's his lowest strike, Phil. 8. 8, 9. The last one was a strike on spin, the last box. 9 in the third, 8 fell. Pretty darn good. Joe Wood takes the 7 for a 9. 109 middle string. 116, 106, 109, 331, a 110.3 average. Almost 10 over average overall. About 9 or so over average each string. Derek has the 61 app. Can win it without a mark. We'll need 49 to do so without a mark. So a mark would help. As he starts the second half. A good first half, though. 61-45, the official lead. 16, the lead of the half. It's got some work to do here in a sense. Good joy. Another big finish. Yet again. Back to live action. His second half underway. Right side 3. Not a split. It's not a head pin hit, so it's not a split. Consider the washout. Way left in 7. Shades the first and second. The Brian Patton Gary Down match was scheduled to be doubles here. Postponed to a later date. Gary had an emergency. Hope, Gary, everything's okay with you. Tough 5. Going the wrong direction after a 61 solid start. A 5, 66 through 6, up 12 in the string, and now needs a mark to win. He had a 7 drop of the first ball in the 5th box, missed the last 2 for his 7. That's 12 of the last 2. After 54 the first 4. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. 43 to tie, 44 to win 4 boxes, a chance as he rolls 8. Excellent lead, 1 of the 3 on lane 1. Get those wild cards after this box. Bankus connects there, a chance to win. 76 the ball through 7. 2 strings after this. Third spare of the 3rd. No strikes yet. Wait till this box will fill and go over the wild cards. Dave Yeager, Joel Cultrera, Andy Klemper, Jake Morrow, division leaders. Bankus on the bonus. He gets 7 maybe, 6.5. 1-3, rearrange 6.5 in the 10. 6 bill 82 through 7 for the Mr. Spare Strike combo here. Between the pipes, 1 of the 10. Get at least 1 here. Important pin or 2 would help. Not a win without a mark. And for the wood to stop by, even though it's behind the pin, it must stop by rule. Derek, nice out. Didn't get the 10 to go, but big pin, 9, 91 through 8, up 9 this trip to the middle of a big 20. 17 to tie for 1 point. 18, 2 9s gets it done for his first 2 points. Actually 18. Officially 91, so hold on. So he needs 18 to tie, 19 to win a 10-9 combo. 9-10 combo does it. That deficit was cut in the 30s, back up again. Only 5. 1, 3, 9 behind the 3, 4, 7 up, a stick behind, laying down behind the 3. Must get 19 and 2 to win before the 4th. Bouncy balls in the middle. Ouch. Got to get at least 4 to 5 to avoid a mark in the 10th. Or tie or loss. To prevent a tie or loss. Way off. 7. Ouch. 98. 98 through 9. Shoot himself in the foot. Now down 2 in the string. And the Cultrera Big 20 comes back to haunt him. Now he's 11 box to tie. 12 to win, or he's down 6-0. 61 half, 37 the last 4 is pinning well, but some chances. Has to get this somehow. 1, 8, 10 before the 4th. Spare, no. And drops the 3rd string in a row, frustrated. And Joel Cultrera was down 16 at the half, wins the 3rd, up 6-0. And Derek, a Paul Grant special of all time. Missed the second, make the third. Costly miss. Never a good time for that. That was a spare. Could have won it with a two fill. 109, 108. Heartbreaking loss by 1 and 54 overall with 2 to go. 331 to 277. And Joe, fortunate to get that one. Put the running totals on this. Running totals. We'll put those up in just a moment. Derek was 36 and 34 going last match. Took 3 off of Candy Klemper. And he got 11. He got 3. Under 500, 39 and 45. 0 and 6 today. So 18 weeks is a long way to go. We'll get those totals up in just a minute once the official scores are done. Joe Cultrera, meanwhile, goes to lane 2 to start his 4th string. Tough break for Bankus. Joe slips left 6. 1, 3, 6, 7 left. Put those scores up after this box. Joe missed right. 1 of the 7, starting his 4th. Joe starts the 4th, field goal for an 8. And with 7 boxes in, Derek was up 20 and lost by 1. And you get a feel for him. 5 bucks killed him. Came back with a spare 6 though. 7 bucks also hurt him too. 109, 108. It's all Joe so far the first 3. 2 big wins, 1 tight one. Back to live action. 5 up, 5 down. Second box, 4th string. That's a nice shot, but it won't carry much. 6, 10 right, 8 left. Good bid. So the wild card we didn't get to yet. So just recapping, Dave Yagey, 78 and 34 coming in. Joe 63 and 35, up 6-0 now, and in control of total right now. Andy Klemper 72 and 54. Jake Merle 65, 47 as Joe gets a 9, 17 through 2, and the 4th of 5. The wild card, Scott Perry has surged to 5th, 72-54 to Butwell's. Bowling Sun, Concord, New Hampshire, first year in the ACST. Jonathan Reed of Lakeside, 48 and 36. Greg Vellante, 68 and 58. Alex Pattons, 54-44, 8th. Tiebreaker with the coach Lane Britton, 54 and 44. But the non-division record favors Alex Patton, 38-18 to 26-30 as of right now. If that remained the same, they'd do a 5-string roll-off for that final 8 spot. But a long way to go, obviously, in the season. Back to action, 7, 8, 10. Look at this wood, lumberyard. Cultrera with the wood. Wow. Too light in that 10. Good effort, though. Sometimes too much wood is not a good thing. Especially with a smaller ball. It won't get much action. Full stick that wood. It won't get it for a 9. 26 through 3 in the 4th. The 2 seed leads the 11 seed by 54 after 3. Nearly escaped by 1 in that 3rd. After winning convincingly the first 2. He's got 4 strikes, 5 spares in D North. 9 strikes coming in the first 7 matches, 4 today. And 3 strings, pretty good. Now in the 4th box, 4th string, the visiting bowler, Joel Cultrera from Salem, Massachusetts. 30-year stint in middle in New York. Excellent shot. Club is the 8 last spare. 37 the ball through 4. The season ends 10. Obviously, a lot's going to change from now and then. It ended today. I like these scenarios. Alex Patton would take on, if he beats the tiebreaker, Coach Lane Britton would take on Dave Yeager. Lane Britton would take on Dave Yeager. KP Lanes, Gloucester, Mass. Joe Cultrera, Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. would host Greg Vellante. Jonathan Reed would take on Andy Klepper here as an 8 drop on the fill. 45 through 4, 8 left, 10 right. Another big fill. Scott Perry, the 5th, would take on Jake Moore, Butwell's rival. 4-5 matchup. Big bid there, won't go. So a lot can happen between now and then, obviously. We like those scenarios. It's fun to play with those scenarios. You do it in football all the time. So why not Candlepin bowling? Joe, nice pitting at 10, 54.5. Pretty good. 3 strings over average, on pace right now to go over again. Let's see if Derek can get 2 points here in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. Get 4 points. Total still in play. Tony Fioli, good to see you again. Thanks for watching. 1 mark could get him over the hump to the lead. Derek bouncing the ball right in the 3-9. Assuming he's going to break out. He had a good first half, 61-47 back half, to lose by 1. And Joe again, explosive second half to steal the heart of Derek Bankus, 2-point threat in that 3rd. Look at this hot mess. Banana split plus the 5 of Jim Dandy. Well, excuse me, Ice Cream Friendlies versus 3. Nice out, 8-8 after 1. Not happy with his performance today. Good bounce back at 3rd, just not enough. Try and get at least 4 points. Can weigh you down mentally, this game, like golf, other sports. That's a beautiful ball, but he gets another split. Left to right, 4, 9, 10. The wood behind the 4 gives him a chance to spin over. For a spare. What a shot! The 10 won't go. Tough break, a good try. 1 spare in the first, 11 drop, 1 fill, nothing in the second, 3 spares in the 3rd. None yet in the 4th. No strikes either. Derek hits the wood at 10, takes the 1-pin lead, 18-17, 2 boxes in. A remarkable lead at the half, chasing 54 from Cultrera. Derek goes left for 5, 1, 3, 9 behind the 3 in the middle, 7 left, 10 right, the corner post. Put in front. Let's get that back away. Like that. Didn't get to number 1. Try to get to number 1, but that did not. It's hard to get around that wood. On the 7. 9 blocks to take the lead by 1 step. Let's get the 9. The pool stick shot. 27-26. Raised within 1-pin lead after losing the 3rd by 1. Heartbreaking loss. The 20-pin lead at the 7 boxes. Joe went crazy once again. Derek way left. The ocean. Then they've done that. box 3, looking for a bunch. Ends up with an 8:35 through 4, but down 9. So it's a spare 8 that box, down 7 in the string. And the match is now 61 against him. Very nice, fighting for 4 points, 2 for here in the 4th, 2 in the 5th minimum. Right left, gets a bounce of 5. 9 behind the 3, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front on lane 2 here at Academy Lanes. Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class D, Northern Conference, 3rd season. Be new champion once again for the 3rd year in a row. Way behind. We steal it. Look at this. Oh, the 3. Try to wiggle to the 1. It won't fall. That was close. Could have used that one. Trails the half. Bankus an 8:43, down 11 in the string, 65 in the match, 15 blocks to go. Total out of reach right now. Over to lane 1, the second half of the 4th string, a doubleheader Sunday. Could be a Dave the Roach match possibly tomorrow or Tuesday. Dave, let me know if you're available. Be happy to do it. So it's 8-0. Derek trying to get his first 2 points. He's hanging in there. Brian. Joe Cultrera of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Home of the New Year's Day Best 5 out of 7 tournament. 4-2 washout. What a season he's having. Early in his life, moved to New York at 30 years, back in Salem, Mass. Bowling recently. Same spot pretty much. His goal is to get a sweep 10, get 1 point through completed matches against Dave Yeager, the number 1 seed out of Cape Ann Lanes, Gloucester, Mass. Dave Yeager having 2 years of Candlepin bowling, making a statement this year. Way left, gets a 6. 60 through 6 at the minimum, and the spare 8 in the 4th negated now, in a sense. The 2 seed, D North. Joe, 5 up, 5 down, 8 and back, the sleeper. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. In the 7th box, 4th string. What a great job the DeBurrows do here since 1963. Family owned right from the get-go. 1963, the largest Candlepin house in the world to date. And Pub 125 you would love as well. Check it out. Address 725 South Main Street, Bradford section, Haverhill, Mass. Academy Lanes, Pub 125, a winning combination. 1-8-10 for Cultrera. Beautiful ball. 9. 69 through 7. Late in his 4th. Derek up next to finish the 4th before the final string of double header Sunday. The D-Bulls love the coverage. Glad to be here to cover them also. Scott Perry, perhaps the hottest bowler right now, number 5 seed. Andy Klemper has moved to 3rd in a battle with the coach Lane Britton for the division lead. Cultrera, smooth ball, but 2 full. 6-10 right, 2-4-7 on the left in his 8th box, 4th string. Trying to go up 8-0 at the half. He was up 9. A 6-9 start, the first 2 boxes of the second half of the 4th. So, missed the object of 3. Now get the 2 on the right, the 6-10. Pinning leads to winning. It's a spares game. Easier said than done. 10 pin bowls, we think it's easy. Try it. You'd be humbled. Joe grabs the 10 for an 8. He called it no good. He called no good to make it a 7. 76 through 8. They'll fix that scoreboard. Good integrity. When in doubt, call it no good. That was close. Bowlers do it the right of the way to call it. So right now, Derek is 31 behind those 31 and 3 boxes to catch him. Through 8 completed boxes. Need a mark at this point. He had him in that third. Joe, red hot down the stretch, pretty much every string so far. Wobbling check mark left. That's the 7 on the left. Far outside is the 5. In between is the 2 and the 4. Not a split on that pin. Second spare of the 4th, not close. Now the triangle's the 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. And there's 9 box, 4th string. The visiting bowler has won the first 3 by 28, 25, and 1 in a stunning finish in the third. Pretty 10s, breathed down, 86 through 9. Derek needs a mark still at this point. It's a good first 2 points. Up next to close out the 4th. Tony Palladino, thanks for watching. The Gentle Giant, Bill Olson, good to see you. Second match today, Cliff Walker. Did one early on YouTube because ACST page has been used. Class North. Chris Curley was awesome today against the 4 seed and 5 seed. Paul Kravitz now the 6 seed. Chris Curley had quite the year out of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. 4-7-10. Big, won't go. Try to get to 95 with at least 1. And his first time under 100 and first string under his average of 101.5 in this 18-week season. Joe grabs the wood for a 9, 95, 4th string. 116, 106, 109, 95, 426 through 4 for the number 2 seed who controls the total right now. And Derek, an opportunity, needs 1 mark to win. 50 gets him to 1 short for the 2nd string in a row. Heartbreaking loss in that third. Right now down 11 at the half. Joe didn't pin as well as usually does that second half. Derek went from 8 to 11 after losing 11 to 3. Eddie Klemper is now the 3rd seed. Derek went from 8 to 11. A 6-pack. Check his ID. He's young enough. One string after this. Slips. Got the headpin barely. He almost got it. Pretty good recovery. 3 and a 6. 3 and a wiggle. Couldn't go to the 6. Take a test slide. Good job there doing that. I always do a test slide when I go up there every time I start the approach. You do your first 5 boxes or every 2 boxes, 2 box matches. Bankus a 9. 54 through 6 in the 4th to 5. Only down a touchdown right now in the string. Derek a 9, right? We'll give us 8. They'll fix that 9. So 60-54 is confirmed. Does need a mark to win. 4 boxes to go before the final string.
What was an 8?
9. All right, so he needs 41 to tie in 4 boxes, 42 to win. His first 2 points, must get 1 mark in the final 4. Motion for the 2nd time. Ouch. Four down, 6 to go with the ball left. He gets a 9 here. So important pins here. Try to get at least 4 if you can. Nice out. Oh, tough break, too accurate. The Havel train went right behind the lane, didn't knock anything down, unfortunately. 60 through 7, down 9 in the string. Now 35 to tie, 36 to win. Must mark in the final 3 here in the 4th. Bouncy ball to that. He's got 7, not bad considering. 1-3 in the 7 in the 8th box, 4th string. Definitely for his first 2 points, had it in the 3rd, lost by 1. Way off, nothing there. It's a 7, try to get a couple of back here. Candlepin only for an 8, 68 through 8, down 8 in the string. Match on a hand at this point. So now he needs 27 to tie for his first point of the night. 28 in 2 boxes, must mark once before the final string. Crosses over, Diamond broke him nicely. 2 more go. 3-pin survives. A golden chance on lane 1. Has to get this one. Woods the Mighty needs it. Bankus missed it. Wow. Been there, done that. It'll just crush your spirit as a bowler. Instead, it's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Same thing happened last string. 10, 78 to 9. Must mark in the 10th. He's down 8-0. 17 box to tie. For 1 point, 18 box required for 2 points. Or he's down 8-0. Number 2 seed. Third time in the ocean. Reset. Must knock them all down. This next ball. Really lock and load here. Has to unload them all. Needs them all. It's a good ball. Not enough. And Joe Cultrera has an 8-0 lead going to the final string with total in reach. Out of reach for Derek Bankus. Ocean shot again. 7. 85, disappointing 4th. Had a chance and loses by 10. 95, 85. Just 362 through 4 to 426 for Joe Cultrera. The lead is 64 with 1 to go. Derek's high single is 138. So it's realistically trying to get 2 points, like earlier today in the match with Paul Kravitz and Chris Curley. Derek had a chance. The second string in a row couldn't get over the hump. Much better than he's showing, obviously. Some days it's not your day. Look, you have resilience. You get 2 points. And the third was a tough pill to swallow. Chance in the 4th didn't go his way either. Ball's 10 pin short, 1 in the 3rd, 10 in the 4th. Try to avoid the sweep. Joe can sweep. He'll get 1 point out of first. The Dave Yeager lobster man. Head pin it. It's going to be 6.5. 3 wobbling. 6-10. 7 left. Final string underway. Thank you for watching Doubleheader Sunday. And my last scheduled match for 2025, unless Dave Rhodes gets me to do tomorrow or Tuesday or somebody else. Happy to do it. New Year's Day will be a Big 20 in Scarborough for the annual 3-2-1, 1-2-3 ball. 6 strings each match, 2 matches, 10:30 and 2 p.m. Scheduled start times right around there. On Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, free to subscribe in high definition. Just missed the odds of 3. 3 right, 7 left, starting the 5th. This lowest string was 95. You still won it by 10. Going 9 to start the 5th. And if Derek get 2 points, it'll be 5 and 23 his last 2. At the above 500 before those last 2 matches. Andy Clemper here with Joe Cultrera. Joe, the 2 seed. Andy with that 11-3 win over Derek last week. Now the 3 seed out of nowhere. And you started 9 and 5 in a great match here, week 1. Went under 500 for a while. But Joe slips on the 7. The ball's a good one, but you can't get to the 6. Nice bounce back. Cultrera, no for 9. 9-9, 18 through 2 in the final string of the match. Okay, that might work out possibly. It's a Sunday, I can't do 11 o'clock though. Church obligations in the morning. I have a 2 o'clock with Bill Wilson, the Gentle Giant, 2 o'clock that day. Cultrera 1. Look at this. He's still going. Look at this. The 7 goes, the 4 goes, the 2 goes finally. That was strange. 1 and the 9. Underrated Joe Cultrera. Making a name for himself this year in the ACST, his first season, Class D. Three nines. Nines are wild. 9-9-9. 27 through 3. Actually, there's a ball to go, I think. Maybe I hit myself here. Yep, another ball to go. Forward thinking. If there would to stop by rule. Don't say when the wood just lands. It has to land right there, doesn't it? All that real estate, you got to land there. Come on. It gets around it for it. 10. How about that one? So 9-9-10. 28 through 3. Even better. My mouth's in the future, my brain's in the past. Derek's trying to put the 12-point loss in the past and 2 points in the future here in the 5th. Up next. Smooth ball. Steals a whole bunch. Look at this. Almost a strike. It is. Unbelievable. Stolen strike. Are you kidding me? He's got 5 strikes to the match. Class D, folks. Class D. Everything going his way today. He can't believe it. Who can? That's crazy. That's Candlepin bowling. Take it while you can. On the crossover, lightly salted, 3-7-10 on the split. Derek's like, can I please get a break like that? I just want 2 points, he's saying. It was the other last 2, though. Fought hard. Fell short. Throw at the wood. Can't get to the 7. 9 the strike. Another big fill once again. 47 through 4 in the final string of the match. In the strike fills 8-9. Had a strike on the spare in the last box in the second string. The strike 8 in the third. None in the fourth. 9 blocks here. 56 all and a half yet again. It was 4th string to go in 5 over average. Now Derek will fight for 2 points in his home house. Chasing 56, a mark required. We'll talk to Joe before we sign off, and Derek if he wants to. Optional for the bowlers. To the right, just 4. Tight race in Class D North, wild cards and divisions. Bankus, nice second ball. The 10 goes to 6, won't happen. Wow, good try and a tough shot. Nice recovery. 10 box to the lead. It's a spare, or a strike 9 in the 4th. 56.5 overall. We'll need 1 mark. Keep pace. Not get total more than likely. It would take a miracle. No strikes yet either. Joe has 5. Derek takes a 9 to tie the string to start the 5th. 9-9 through 1. Hey, handicap bowlers, how about this one? 10 strings, 80% handicap, high flying rollaway lanes. Ware, Massachusetts. Ware, Massachusetts. W-A-R-E. Ware, Mass. 1 day, 2 shifts available, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. You can bowl both shifts if you want to. 10 strings, lemon drop, $1 for Candlepin for Cancer. That's $7 for him. 1 for Joe. So it's March 7th, 1 day only, Saturday, March 7th, 2026. Go to Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com to register. 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. shifts available, 10 strings. 80% handicap tournament, use average day of. Current average day of. Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com. High flying rollaway lanes, 10 stringer. Sponsorship by Candlepin for Cancer at $500. It's promoted at 501c3 charity. Vegas ends up with a 7. Now trails the string 18-16. We need 2 marks and a half to take the lead. That's a nice ball. 7, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. Less than 1 and 2 to go on the conversion rate without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Just 45% for a Class A bowler, less for a D bowler. Bankus missed the chance. Joe has 5 strikes in the match. You're not supposed to do it in Class D North. A 120 bowler averages 0.9 strikes per string. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Up on a 101.5 bowler. Good for him. Derek way off for an 8. Trying to settle down. 24 through 3, down 4. I mean, it's a strike 9 and 9 from Cultrera. Ralph Warren, thanks for tuning in. Vegas 8, 5 and the 10. Give him a break. Wow. All right, can you tap that wood over somehow? Put that ball outside that 5. Certainly could use it. Right, the wood bounces over, not enough on it. Couldn't find an electric charging station, not available. Derek takes the 1 box, 34 through 4, down 13 to 3. It's a 9, so not conserving out his space. Trying to avoid a sweep. And if he gets a swept, it'd be 3 and 25 his last 2, and go from 8th to probably 12th to 13th in the standings. In just 2 matches, it can change quickly on a dime. Either way, that's a nice ball. He sweeps another split. 5, wobbling 8, 7, 10 posts. Now the wood is interesting. It gives him a chance. He missed everything though. 2 marks behind, going to the final 5 boxes of the match. Sometimes it's a lonely island out there. Know that feeling all too well. Derek definitely wanted the ball grand special the 3rd time today. Missed the 2nd, make the 3rd. Costly miss. 10, 44.5, down 12. Cannot get total, and maybe cannot get any points. We need 2 marks more than likely to win 2 points alone. 5 bucks go for each bowler. We go over to lane 1 to wrap it up. First Joe, then Derek.
They had the same thing in Lee. I've never seen
David Lester, the PGS. No emojis. Hi, David Lester, for that one yet, right? You got to come up with something, David Lester. That'd be interesting. All right, here we go. Winding down, doubleheader Sunday. And a short drive home for a change. Late start. Gary Dine was unable to make it today against Brian Patton, the general. So he started about a half an hour late. Scheduled 4 o'clock local time start, started around 4:30 or so. A singles match, originally a doubles match. 1-3-6-10. The post is the 7 for Cultrera. C-U-L-T Cult, R-E-R-A, Cultrera. Too far right, 1-7. Joe, head pin for 9. 65 through 6, 9 blocks to go overall. If he wins the string, he goes to 77 and 35. Dave Yagi is 78 and 34. They put him one behind number 1. And they're not in the same division. He lost 11 points to Dave Yagi earlier. After going 7 and 21 his last two after a 56-14 start, he's back on the winning trail. In his 8th match of 18 this season. The brackets, there are no brackets in the playoffs. It is received after each round. 6, 9, 10 that first ball. Much better second ball. 3 right, 7 left. Cultrera takes a 9, 74 through 7. Derek's best string has been the 5th string, averaging 107. He might need that to win. Joe 310s gets to 104. Joe's best string is 108 in the 4th. He had 95. Go figure. Just goes to that for 6, maybe more. 1, wobbling 3, 6, 10. Probably better outstanding. And Joe looks like, well, now for the 5th time in a row, he's over 500. All 5 times he's won every match. Has a 101.5 average. His lowest out of those is 507, which is right close to his average. Tick under currently. 1 and 3. He bowls at Riverwalk, a tough house. His first official performance here today has been tremendous overall. Not so much the point, but he won it by 10 anyway. That time at 8, just 82 through 8. Season high is 556. He was at 426 through 4. You won't get that high. On the nose, setback leave, left to right, 5, 6, 10. Englewood by the 5. Gives him a chance. I'd rather go for that than the flat piece of wood in front of the 610. Too far middle. You can go a little more left. It wasn't a guarantee anyway. It's a little deeper, that 5. Good effort nonetheless. Another ball to go for his final box. Derek Bankus wraps up his quest for 2 points. Joe takes the 10. 92 through 9. A chance to go over his average for the 4th time in 5 strings. A rough start, was down 45-41 in the first, erupted for a 75 half to set the tone. 116.88, has not looked back since. Won the 3rd by 1, won the 4th by 10. Won that 2nd by 25. Another 4 spin, the pulse is the 7. 10 bucks to get his average, which is 101.5, so you round up 102. Get to his average. Very steady today overall. What a shot, and what a spare in the 50th box of the match. 102 to ball. And Derek's like, no, please. Derek needs at least 2 marks to win. Maybe 3 now. Depending on the fill. His fill's been awesome, other than 2 spare 4 fills, 3 10 fills on spares, a spare 8 also. And 5 strikes to go along with that. 8 9, 8 9, and 1 was a strike on spare in the last box. 3 that time, 105 finish. And 531 for the number 2 seed, Joel Cultrera, perhaps 5 blocks away from going 1 point behind the number 1 seed, Dave Yagi. That's his second highest this season, 531. Can Derek get 2 points? Down 12 at the half. He needs 61 to tie, 62 to win. We'll need 2 marks minimum. Maybe 3. We'll put the scores on the screen before we start talking to Joe before we leave. Derek leads Lemon Drop full 7-1 though. Bankus steals a bunch. Keep it going, he says. 1 of the 8. 8 doing a dance in the back. The 1 gets a nudge also from the wood. Hopefully that wood won't negate it. It's a good chance here. First spare, pulls left, this number 1. Unbelievable. He's had his chances. And he's lucky to have 6 points. Had a chance for that 3rd and the 4th. 9. 4 blocks to go. Thanks for watching. 53 through 6, still down 12. $53 and 6 needs $53 and 4 to win the string for 2 points. $52 and 4 to tie for 1 point. Just push right for 5. 9 and back. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. 7th box, final string, maybe of the 2025 season, year for me. Not the season, obviously. Bankus too far left. 1 of the 9. Must mark twice in the final 3 minimum. Big 10, 63 through 7, gets 1 pin back, but he's down 11 in the string. Needs 42 to tie in 3 boxes, 43 to win. Must mark twice minimum in 3 boxes. Yeah, just missed by a tick in front. 1, 2, 4, 10. Final 3 boxes on doubleheader Sunday, wrapping up here at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Class D Northern Conference, 3rd season. Very bouncy balls left. 1 of the 10 must mark the final 2. He's swept. Derek at 9. 2 blocks to go. 72 through 8. Gains a pin again. Down 10. 33 to tie, 34 to win. Needs 2 marks. Not good news for Dave Yagi. Good news for Joel Cultrera, possibly here. And a fight for 1 and 2. There it goes right. And this is not going to be easy. 4 down, 6 to go. It's a double in the 10th now. He has not had a strike today. Joe has had 5 strikes. And the low-key quiet Joel Cultrera comes here for the first time. And right now, it looks like this Derek double strike, a sweep. 5, 77 through 9. Tie, Derek. Right. Double 8 to tie, double 9 to win. Joe Lemon dropped $8 for Candlepin Cancer, 1 for Joe. Joe Cultrera has come on the road, has bowled for the very first official time at practice last week, and sweeps Derek Bankus, who's gone 3 and 25 his last two, up to be in 8th place. And Joe Cultrera now 1 point out of first place in D North, behind Dave Yagi, in a fight for first. Dave got the upper hand earlier, 11 to 3. And only beginning of the season. 3 in the 7, trying to close out with a big 20 potentially. Try to get a spare to leaving a good note. I think that wood's good. We'll take a look. Missed it. That kind of a night. We'll put the official scores up. Talk to Joe Cultrera before we sign off. Bankus 885 finish. Back-to-back 85, 4 strings the 80s. Didn't help his cause. And a disappointing 447 finish. Joe 531 in the rout. Let's get the scores up here in a moment. Talk to, I don't know if Derek wants to talk. He can if he wants to. And watch out for him. I need to pity the person who bowls him next. Derek takes on Anthony Carey next here at Coach Lane Britton at River Rock Lanes. Greg Vellante here, and Ray McAllister and Bill Olsen, Gentle Giant. So opportunity to get some points back next few matches. As he bowled a ton of playoff matches, teams in the top 8 that is. So the rough part of his schedule is over. That's the good news. The bad news, he drops further in the standings into 12th to 13th place right now, unofficially. Those are the 5 strings. We'll put the running totals in a moment. And here's the recap of the string by string. We'll talk to the guys before we sign off. Joe, 116.88, a 75 back half to win it, including 2 strikes. 106.81. Joe is down 20 with 3 blocks to go. Rally with a big 20, strikes big combo again. 109-108 to go up 6-0. Hangs on 95.85 and 105.85. Number 2 seed, Joe Cultrera, 1 out of first place, 531. Derek Bankus ends up with 447. That should be, not 417. It is 447. Let's talk to the guys before we sign off. You want to talk there? Come on down. Joe, make sure the screen first and come on down. Make sure the screen. Check the screen first. Push back a little more, okay? All right. Derek, not your day.
Nope, not today.
Not a lot of splits early on. When you get them, it's tough, and you had some chances you missed. You know, it's funny. When I stream, I see all the mistakes I made growing up. You bowl a lot like I did back then. Yeah. Held the ball too long, tipped my shoulder, and the ball was going left all day for you pretty much. Rick Kamrowski of Millis, Natick, always got my case about you. Dip your shoulder, Paul. Yeah. How do you correct it for next time?
I just got to work on it, you know. I haven't been bowling as much as I used to, but I need to start again, you know. Just take it slow, work on it. It takes time to come back and, you know, make sure you keep that shoulder up.
You were in 8th place a couple matches ago, got humbled by Andy Klemper 11-3, put him in 3rd. Now you drop a little further. But the good news is you've got an easy schedule coming up the next 5 matches or so, pretty much. Only one bowl that's 9th. Everybody else is out of the playoffs right now. So opportunity to get some points back. I mean, you had a brutal schedule. Yeah. About 6 or 7 matches against playoff opponents, top 8 opponents.
Yeah, you know, just got to fight through it. I wouldn't call any of them easy. You know, I got to go Riverwalk again. It's not quite the best for me either, but, you know, I just got to stick with it, try to get as many points as I can. You know, whatever comes.
It seems like your confidence is rattled after you lost that first one. Enjoyed that 75 back half. How do you work in your confidence? I know it's easier said than done. Yeah. How do you fight through the doldrums, the slumps?
You just got to tell yourself it's not over till it's over, you know. There's 5 strings, regardless of how the last 5 boxes go for somebody. You know, they go crazy. There's been times when I've gone crazy, so, I mean, it comes and goes, but, you know, you just got to stick with it and not let it rattle you too much, because if you do, you're never going to get anywhere.
I thought you had that 3rd string. I really felt for you. That 3rd string lost by 1 pin. Then you had a chance, and that 4th didn't go your way.
Yeah, that, what is it, 4 or 5 bucks I had in that string doesn't really help me either there, so, you know.
We're very gracious in the fee. You did win the 11 drop pool 8-1, by the way.
Yeah, not the best pool I want to win, but it's
Okay.
all right because it's good for a good cause.
All right,
So.
thank you. We'll see you down the road.
All
Derek,
right, thanks,
Bankus.
Paul.
Bounce back, okay? Let's talk to Joe Cultrera. Joe, for those who don't know you, talk about your Candlepin journey. You're not as well known. Now making a name for yourself. Now 1 point out of first place. It's Lobsterman Dave Yagey out of Cape Ann Lanes, Gloucester, Mass. What a battle that's going to be down the stretch.
Yeah, and I've just had a rut for the last month, and I finally started pulling myself out of it, and this felt good today.
56-14, then 7-21. First time here. All you do is go 14-0. Gets a very good ball on Derek Bankus.
Yeah, I need to come back here more often. I think.
Mark Ritchie only change houses, I'm sure. Talk about your bowling journey. People don't know you. Talk about how bowling started. You left to go to New York for 30 years. Talk about your bowling journey real quick.
I bowled as a kid, and then I was in New York when I left for New York when I was 18, and I come back to when I was in my 50s. And then I saw 3 free balls sitting on the side of the road one day in Ipswich, and I picked them up. I said, maybe I should start bowling again.
And how long ago was that?
That was about 7 years ago. So I just started practicing for a couple of years with friends, and then been in leagues the last couple of years, and this is the first time I've done this. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
You're so stoic, so calm in the lane. How do you keep so cool?
That's when I get worked up, I overthrow the ball, so I need to keep calm and just throw it easy, and then I get results. So,
and $1 for Candlepin Cancer, 1 lemon drop today.
Okay, well, I'll give you that.
All right, thanks. How about a 3-letter word?
Wow.
All right, Joe Cultrera wins it 14-0 over Derek Bankus from Academy Lanes, Hub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Final score 531 to 447. That'll do it for now. Paul Grant saying so long for now. Thank you much. It's unbelievable and great game of Candlepin bowling. We'll see you soon. Happy New Year.